Yeah, hi there. In this tutorial of Python, we are going to cover dictionary data structure. So dictionary data structure allows to create a data structure in the form of a key value pair. So it is actually an unordered collection of elements. What it means is the order which we specify at the time of creation of dictionary. It is not necessary that the order of elements that we get at the time of extraction is the same in the order we specify at the time of creation. That is why it is called an unordered collection of elements. Now, since it is a collection of key and value pair, so the key must be unique. So let's see how we create a dictionary. We create a dictionary by specifying curly braces. So if you see here, this curly brace is the starting and the another one would be in the end. I just simply put here. And what we have to do is we have to say what is the key name. In this case, the key is, let's say, transaction, and then we specify after key we specify colon and then its value. So value basically here what is this is basically a synonyms dictionary where we are specifying a term and what it actually means. So that is the first key and its value, which is transaction. It means an act of carrying out some sort of business between the two persons. Okay, then next key I'm specifying here is negotiation, then its value, and then the next key I'm specifying is consortium and its value. So that's how we create a key. Now to print the type of the object, we can use the type function that we have used earlier also. And if I just run this particular script and I go at the top, you see the first thing that we are getting here is a class dictionary. So it means this object is of class dictionary. So that's how we confirm that okay, this is actually a dictionary. Now if you want to print all the elements of the dictionary, we will simply say print and the object name, which is synonyms. So it will print out the entire key and value pair of that particular dictionary. Now, let's say we create another dictionary called as employee, in which we specify keys like name, age, and location. These are the keys, and then we specify the corresponding values: name as Ram, age as 27, and location as Delhi. Now, I'm just printing out the whole dictionary again here. Print employee, so it will print employee. So this curly braces indicates that this is actually a dictionary and these are the key and its corresponding value. Now, let's say we don't want to print the whole dictionary. I want to print only specific element of dictionary based on the key. So let's say I want to print name of this employee. I'll say dictionary name, that is employee, our dictionary, and within square bracket I will specify the key uh, whose value I want to see. So I want to see the name of employee, so I'll say employee, and within square bracket I specify the key is actually name here, this thing. So in the output I'll get its value, which is Ram. Similarly, I can specify another key, let's say employee, and within square bracket key, let's say age. Then I'll get the value of this age key is 27. So this is what I get here. Now if I want, I can print the entire thing in the form of a f string, which is a formatted string. So what we have to do, just simply say print f, and within quotes I say employee name is, employee's age, years, and lives in this. So basically all these things that we are specifying within the curly braces will be replaced by its corresponding value because it's a formatted string. So the output will be like this: Ram is 27 years and lives in, let's say, Delhi. Now, one way we saw how to extract value of a particular key from a dictionary is by just saying dictionary and within square bracket the key. There is another method is we can specify is using the get method of dictionary. So we say dictionary dot get and we specify the key. So it will return employee dot get names. It will return the name value of the name from the dictionary. So value of the name is Ram. Now, if we specify a key which doesn't exist in the dictionary. For example, salary doesn't exist in dictionary. If you see name, age, and location, these are the three keys. Salary doesn't exist. Then it will return none because there is no key with the name salary as such. So it will return none. So by default it returns none. Now if I want instead of returning none, it should return some custom value. Then we can specify that particular custom value as the second argument to this get method. So what we'll say, employee dot get salary. So if this salary key exists within the dictionary, it will return its corresponding value. If it doesn't exist, if this key salary doesn't exist, then it will return this value which is not defined. So in this case, if you see, instead of none, what we are getting here is not defined. Now how do we add a key to a dictionary? We simply say dictionary name, and within the square bracket we specify the key and its value. So we say employee, and within a square bracket I specify the key as salary, and we set the value as say 10,000. Now if I print employee dot get salary and not defined, now in this case we have already defined salary here, so it will not return not defined, it will actually return 10,000 because we have added key here at this in this particular code. So now it is returning 10,000. So how do we update a value of a key? So to update the value of a key is employee, and again within square bracket we specify the key, and we say equals to, and then the value what we want to assign it to. So whatever the value that we are specifying on the right hand side of equals to gets assigned to this salary key. Now in this case we specify some key which doesn't exist, then it will actually create a new key instead of updating it. Now just again we are printing the salary using employee.get and specifying the key as salary. So it will print 15,000 because we have updated salary from 10,000 to 15,000 here. Now let's say if we have to update more than one keys at a time, then we can use another method of dictionary called as update. So the way to use is employee, that is dictionary dot update. So employee is a dictionary, so employee dot update. Now within this parentheses we specify all those keys which we want to update. So I'm saying here I want to update age and I want to update gender. Now age is a key which already exists. So age was actually, if you see here, 27. Now this age I want to update its value to 35. So that will be updated. But this particular key gender, that was not existing in the dictionary till now. So what it will do, it will actually create a new key gender and assign it to that employee dictionary. Now if I print this employee dictionary, I'll see this is what I see. So I'll see name, age is modified from 27 to 35, location is same, Delhi, salary is 15,000. This is what we got from here. Now another key called as gender, it got added and its value is male. Now to delete a key from a dictionary, we say del and the dictionary name, and within the square bracket we specify the key that we want to delete. So after deleting this gender key, I'll get rest of the remaining keys and the values. The only gender got deleted. If you see, gender is present there but not here anymore. It is here, it was there earlier but not anymore because we have deleted. Now another way to delete a particular key from a dictionary is by using the pop method. So the way to use this, we say dictionary.pop, so employee.pop, and we specify the key that we want to delete. Now the thing with pop is it actually deletes and at the same time it returns the value corresponding to that key which is deleted, and that value we can store in some another variable and we can use it. So if I say employee.pop location, then it means location key will be deleted and its value is return that I'm storing in another variable called as LOC, and then I'm printing employee after deleting this location key, and then I'm also printing this location that was the value which was the Delhi actually. So if I see after deleting, after actually popping out location, what we are left with is this particular dictionary in which there is no location. So earlier, if you see, location was there here, but now after popping out location, location key is missing. I mean, it got removed or deleted, and the value it popped out was stored in LOC, and we are just printing the value of LOC. It is showing the location as tally. Now, next is to find out the number of keys. So let's say we have a dictionary and it has a lot of keys in it, and we want to count the number of keys which are present in it. We can simply use len function, which is length function, and specify the dictionary name. So it will count the number of keys which are present in that particular dictionary and return it. So after all these operations, 1, 2, and 3 keys are present in this dictionary. So that is why it is saying employee has now keys equals to 3. Now there are some methods available using which we can access either keys or values, or keys and values both, from a dictionary. So to start with, let's say if I want to see what are all the keys of a dictionary. So I want to see all the keys of employee dictionary. I'll say employee.keys, and it will return all the keys. So it will, in the output you get like this, dict underscore keys. So these are dictionary keys. Keys are name, age, and salary. Now if I want to see all the values of those corresponding keys, I'll say employee dot values. In the output I'll get dict underscore value. So it means these are actually the values of a dictionary, and whatever values are present for each key are returned here. Now if I want to iterate through the elements of dictionary, so the way we do it is one method of doing it is by calling dictionary.items method. So what it does is, dictionary.items method, it returns two values. One is key, and other is the corresponding value of that key. So two values will be returned. So because two values are returned, so we have to capture these two values in two variables. So first value it returns is key, and the second it returns is actually the value of that key. So I'm storing those into variable k and v. So k represents the key returned by this method, and v represents the value of this corresponding key. And I'm just simply printing k and v. So basically it will loop through each key value pair, and it will print it. So it is looping through each value pair, so name, age, and salary, and then simply it is printing it. So that is one way we can loop through the elements of a dictionary by specifying dot items method. Another way to loop through is by using just simply specifying the dictionary name. If I say for k in employee, so basically what it will do, it will only return the keys of the dictionary, so keys of employee in this case. And what I'm doing here is I am uh, collecting that particular key in a variable k, and then in the output I'm just using this key. I'm accessing the value of that key from the dictionary by saying employee and within the square bracket k. So what it will do, it will say employee and key which is returned by employee. From this particular loop it will be printing value for each key. So it will print for the first key is name, so it will print the value of name. So it will say print employee, k will be replaced by name, so print employee's name, so which is Ram. Then print employee's age, it is 35, and then salary, the third key, and using that I'm accessing the value which will be 15,000. So in this way we can access the elements of a dictionary. That's it for now. Thank you.